Hello, YouTube viewers. How the heck are you? Jaylbayt here with another episode of Master of Orion. We're playing as the Alkari, and we're doing really well. When last we met, we had finished kind of building up our massive fleet of monsterness. If we look at it in our fleets window, you can see it is just a beast. Oh, this isn't it. Where is it? We don't show it. Interesting. But here it is. And it's 104,000 military power strong. Everybody's afraid of us, and they should be. We are headed towards this away so that we can get to Chiba, and we'll colonize this planet here. We'll take out the Guardian at Orion Prime, and then we'll proceed to stop the rest of the galaxy. So, let's get on with it. Now we may run into the Bulrathi as we go through kind of the Bulrathi space. They went ahead and colonized Mentar, which why shouldn't they? They destroyed them, and Mentar have a really nice planet. So yeah. So this is, I think we're going to rush through these turns fairly quickly because there's not a lot for us to do in the interim. Oh, you can see that the Mershan are starting to colonize quite heavily over in this area. So at Hera here, we are really close to them. They are possibly going to be a threat to us fairly soon, and they will probably be the next group that we take out. So what I'm going to want to do is build a jump gate in Hera and probably on Orion so that we can get back and forth fairly quickly. These guys have grown. They like to put their dudes here. We're going to go ahead and keep terraforming on these planets here. I think +1 food per cell, +2, +1 food per cell. I think it's probably going to be a good idea to get these going. Because we're basically going to be just constantly terraforming after this point, and we're going to want to grow the population fairly quickly. We're also going to want this government support facility so that we stop having people not doing things like you. That'll give us a 15% boost, which will bring us up to a 95% morale, which will be nice. All right. Keep it motoring. You can see we have just tons of research. About a third of that comes from Krissa, which is just fantastic. So yeah, Hera's grown, Chun's grown. I don't mind about Chun, but Hera, let's go ahead and get you producing. Yep, you two are going to have a similar problem. So we will queue up government research facility. And go ahead and do these as well. The other benefit to making these food producers is eventually you can have only 1 or 2 guys here to produce enough food for your entire planet and let your other guys do other research and production, which I like. Alright, Chum 2 has grown. These guys are so fast. We've got them getting ready to do some of that stuff. We also are going to want them to have a government facility. They are starting to do a little bit of pollution now, so we may throw in an atmospheric reduction or renewer, or maybe even a pollution processor. Oh, this upgrades the renewer. So we would do this over this. That gets pollution down 75%, which would be really good. But we'll do that in a little bit when it comes to it. At the moment, I think we're doing okay Although we don't really need these guys on research, because 1 research apiece is not that big a deal. 2 research apiece, maybe. Especially when we're up in the 300s.
And now, the news.
The news. State of the galaxy?
Demographers note a 50% increase in births at a Alkari colony world. The exact cause is uncertain.
You do know where babies come from, don't you?
She just stares at him. That makes me laugh. All right, so Chum got a population growth, or population boom, rather, which means crazy things, which means this needs to get here a lot faster. In fact, it needs to get here now, and I'm going to buy it, so we don't have to worry about upgrading our fleet anymore. So, from what I can tell with population booms, it gives you a double rate of population growth, and it gives you like a number of population right off the bat. So these guys are going to grow again in 1 turn. It's just madness. It's madness. All right. So they're going to be able to start pumping out a lot of this stuff, start making a lot of money, and it's large, so similar to Krissa, we're going to start focusing on these guys becoming another big research world. So happy about that. All right, our fleet is still moving along. It is now here. Hopefully these guys don't get into fights with us, because otherwise bad things are going to happen. We need some production where? Krissa 3. Okay. So this is one of our shipbuilding colonies. We're okay on our command point limit. We don't really need to build ships, but we can prepare a little bit by getting the pollution processor built. Oh, and that's it, really. So what is this? Buyout cost is minus 20%. I don't understand this. Like, I get that you get a minus 20% on your buyout cost, which could be cool if you're doing a lot of buyouts, but then it just sits around and takes up 3 credits per turn. I don't know that that's worth it. I mean, maybe later, or I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that big a deal. Minus 20% buyout cost for like a Titan or a Doom Star or whatever they're called, maybe might be worth it, but I don't know. I really don't know. These guys, I think we're gonna start switching to trade goods, because they'll be able to put a lot of production in for trade goods, which will give us a lot of money. So let's do that. Yetius needs some work done. All of the science is finished. We could get you a pollution processor, but you're not making any pollution, so I don't really care. So you guys, yeah, you too will start trade gooding. We're at that point where we really don't need to build anything with anybody, so we're just focusing on putting our people into research, which will allow our research to go like light years fast, which I'm okay with, honestly. What else happened? Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Chuma's grown again. Oh my gosh. They're going to grow again in 1 turn. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start putting these guys on research until... Yep, there we go. And we actually don't need you anymore. Well, we still kind of want that extra bonus. There, we'll buy it. We recoup that money in 2 turns anyways, because we're starting to make moolah. We're starting to make bucks. All right. Research is done. Enrichment done. Trade goods. Shum has reached max population. All right. So, what I want to do is I'm going to actually have you build this. And then this. And I'm going to rush the Astrolab. And I'm going to buy it. Yes. So 2 guys produce enough food for this entire planet forever, basically. It's very nice. Pollution is here. We'll eventually drop that down a little bit, but that is going to get us a lot of research very quickly. All right, we've got this. HyperX capacitors are nice. HyperX capacitors actually make it so that the little modules that we have over in this area will okay, first do that because you're way behind. In fact, we'll go like this. Which is nice because it allows you to fit these things on there with quite a less amount of space. That's good. Trade goods, pollution process. Yes, that's good. Okay. So one thing I've noticed that trade goods don't actually give very much bonus money, regardless of how much you put into it, if that makes sense. Revenue's good. Slaw Primes reached max pop. Okay. They're about to build that. And then what? Oh yeah. So we're going to want to do that and then that. I think we'll do it that way. Because the 3's reached max population. Huzzah. There we go. See, now with them, we could build some of this stuff to help get people off of food, but I don't know that we need to. Although, this is what I was talking about. So, if we move this off, you know, it's 2. It's like, yeah, for each person, it's only like 2 extra credits. So let's do this so that we're not making any pollution. But yeah, it seems a little lackluster, the trade goods, right? It converts 50% of the production output into credits. Well, that's not very good. I mean, that's only, let's see, 15, 19 credits worth? I mean, come on. I guess it's more than a punch, it's better than a punch in the face, but I don't know. It just seems a little lackluster. Astrobiology research. Okay, so that's kind of like the passive food bonus everywhere. How's our fleet doing? It is over. No. It's here at Enrock. These little frigates. And this guy is pooping their pants. Look at that. 8,000. You guys are doing good. Just make 3 more fleets that size, you'll equal 1 of my Coopers. Alright. We're up to 400. Yeah, our research is just going crazy. So, I'm going to start flying through these turns here because we've basically... I mean, unless we just sit on our hands and do nothing, we've basically won the game, pretty much. Chuma's reaches max pop. Yes. This we know. They've also added a ton of research. And they're starting to get into money and research. That Astra University is just so good. So good. All right. Research is done.
The Academy has worked tirelessly on this, Highness. We soar ever higher.
Some more food bonuses, and we've got Gaia transformation here. So we will probably get a Gaia world going here in just a second. All right, so here we are here. We kind of need... I kind of want to catch up a little bit on tech. So let's just do that.
What? Oh, yes, that!
Class A Gaia. Gaia biomes are rich in food and have the most productive tiles per size class. But this project is expensive and requires a Class B planet to undertake it. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, you guys did finish your terraforming. Good. What about Hera? Hera has 1 turn to go. Okay. It was interesting because this one went to... What was it? Barren, and this one went to, like... I guess they're both barren. So this one went to Tundra. I wonder if this one will go to Tundra too, or maybe Desert. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Alright, so our fleet is nearly at Chiba. So terraforming is completed at Hera. What'd you do? Yeah, so this one went to Desert. That's interesting. Terraforming done. Yep, we're making money. Remember, we're only at 2 BC per population, so we could really get crazy amounts of money coming in if we just up our taxes. Which we might be able to do if we keep building buildings that increase our morale. I haven't seen anything that says, you know, that points to, like if we look at our empire.
The Academy has worked tirelessly on this, Highness. We soar ever higher.
Oh, this is an interesting thing. I looked at this before. So, this interplanetary administration helps centralize the management of entire system. The food surplus and the production points automatically get exported, can be exported to a planet where the administration is built. So what you can do, let's see here. I guess we'll just start going through these things kind of top down. We don't really need any of this stuff. +5 in all colonies tiles. Oh, that looks interesting. Let's do that. So when you have systems like here, we have 4 planets in this system, right? The Chrysis system is obviously amazeballs. what we can do is we can colonize all of these planets, and then instead of having each planet have like some mediocre production or some mediocre food production or whatever, you basically turn the entire system into a single planet with ridiculous everything. So every planet, like if we made Crissa 4 our like central planet, which makes sense, all the other planets would then export, do a thing called in their production queue called export production, and then all of their production gets exported just to Crissa. So whatever we build in Crissa will have the production of all of the other planets' production combined. So for shipbuilding, that is just crazy. You can just get tons and tons of production going, especially when you have really like what was this one up here? Yeah, it has like 5 planets with moons that they could do stuff for. I mean, just crazy. So it's a very interesting concept. I really like it. Here we could probably have some really good things happening there too. So it's a cool little bit building and type idea. All right, where is our group is here. All right, beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to send one colony ship here. This huge rich place. The rest of them, Fleet B, is going to come, well, it's going to come here.
This is GNN.
This is
The
GNN.
birth rate has returned to normal on the Al-Kari colony world.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. All right, so birth rate's back to normal. Doesn't matter, we're at max population, which is typically how those things go. Paranor has grown. Let's get you. Look at that, 17 population on a tundra. This place is just madness. I never saw this little boost this, boost that before. Kinda cool. So at this point, we can actually really focus on population growth, especially once this is done. So let's. I want to take 3 turns from it. All right. So we'll do that. We'll move our ships. We're gonna colonize. So here's a huge tundra that's rich. Very nice. It almost looked like an ice lake. I don't know if that's the most stable place to be putting down, as it were. All right, so automated factory. Could go robo miners. It's got a pretty high maintenance though. So let's just do. Look at all this stuff that we have now for this. So we'll start Does anything upgrade the hydroponics farms? No. So it's still good to build these. So we go hydroponic. We'll go. This gives +2 as well. These are just like percentage bonuses. That one's too much. We'll go like this, and then we'll go fungal, and then we'll go cloning sim. So pretty much standard practices. We build all of the food production stuff first. Wait, what? Why is that just 1? It says 3. Oh, we have gravity problems here. That stinks. Do we have the gravity thing yet? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to buy this out too, because that is just sickening. That's crazy sickening. All right. I didn't even think about the high gravities. All right. And then for you guys, you're headed this way. All right, automated factory. Yedius has grown. I do want to come here because we're going to buy that, because that's just disgusting. Yeah, I'm glad we have those gravity generators. Threatening fleet detected. Yeah, looks like it. All right, so we're going to take these two. I wish there was an easier way to split the fleets. All right. So everybody but these guys, and we're coming there. Yep, that just happened. We've got a population in here. You still have a ways to go, so I'll let you keep doing your thing. We could... Wow, 54 turns. No. I do want to, however... Do I want to Gaia these guys? I do, I just don't know that I want to do it immediately, because this is where a lot of our research is. Let's actually do this. We will do it here. Gaia transformation here. And then what I think we'll do, because we don't want to lose our research on that other planet. We'll build that other thing that we just got. Interplanetary administration. And then we'll send the production from Chrysa 3 over here to Gaia. To be our Gaia transformation. I like that. That'll work really well. Cool. All right. So, we are ready. Unfortunately, that's all that we have time for today. I know I'm such a jerk, but if you did enjoy the episode, please tap on that like button. It really helps me out. Show the support. Appreciate it. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more videos and share with your friends. Leave a comment so I can talk with you guys because you're awesome and amazing. But until next time, I've been Jaylbayt. You guys live free and game hard.